Hello and welcome. I'm your guide for a very special journey. Today, we aren't just visiting a place, we are traveling through time. Our destination is a city that holds thousands of years of stories within its modern streets. We are heading to Chengdu, the heart of China's Sichuan province. Imagine a place where ancient poets once sipped tea, and where modern life hums with a gentle and relaxed rhythm. This city is a living museum. The past is felt in the air you breathe and the food you taste. So, buckle up your seatbelts, because our time machine is ready to depart. Our adventure will be unlike any other city tour. We won't just look at old buildings, we will step back into the eras that shaped them. We will meet the people, both legendary and ordinary, who called this city home. Our journey will take us from the dawn of the Shu civilization to the bustling, vibrant metropolis that Chengdu is today. We will explore how this city is nestled in a fertile basin and protected by mountains, became a cradle of culture, innovation, and a unique way of life. It's a story of resilience, creativity, and a deep connection to nature. And you have a front row seat to witness it all unfold. Together, we will walk down ancient cobbled streets and visit tranquil tea houses that have served patrons for centuries. We will stand in awe before the wisdom of ancient engineers and pay our respects to heroes of the past. Think of me as your personal guide, your narrator through the ages. I'll be with you every step of the way, sharing the secrets and wonders of this incredible city. Chengdu is more than just a spot on a map. It's an experience, a feeling. It's the warmth of a freshly brewed cup of tea and the excitement of a story waiting to be told around every corner. Our mission is simple: to understand what makes Chengdu so enchanting. We'll uncover why it's often called the land of abundance, and why its people are known for their laid-back and joyful attitude. This is not a lecture, but a conversation with history itself. We will see, hear, and almost taste the different layers of time that make up this fascinating destination. Get ready to leave the present behind for a little while. Our first stop is just ahead, deep in the mists of ancient China, where the story of Chengdu truly begins. Are you ready to explore? Let's go. Our time travel itinerary is packed with unforgettable stops. We will begin our journey thousands of years ago, exploring how the ancient Shu kingdom thrived in this lush landscape. Our first major destination will be the Dujiangyan irrigation system, a marvel of ancient engineering that transformed this region into a breadbasket and still functions today. We'll see how this incredible feat of hydro-engineering laid the foundation for Chengdu's prosperity. Then, we will wander through the serene grounds of the Wuhou Shrine, a temple dedicated to the legendary strategist Zhuge Liang and the heroes of the Three Kingdoms period. Their stories of loyalty and wisdom still echo here. From the age of heroes, we will fast forward to the vibrant streets of Jinli. This reconstructed ancient thoroughfare is a perfect bridge between the past and the present. Here, we can experience the sights and sounds of a traditional market, with red lanterns casting a warm glow on vendors selling intricate crafts and delicious street food. It's a living snapshot of Chengdu's commercial and cultural past. Of course, no trip to Chengdu would be complete without meeting its most famous residents. We will make a very special visit to the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding to see these gentle, bamboo-munching creatures up close. Our journey doesn't stop in the city. We will also venture out to the misty, sacred slopes of Mount Qingcheng. As one of the birthplaces of Taoism, this mountain is a place of deep spiritual significance and breathtaking natural beauty. We'll climb its stone steps, passing ancient temples nestled among dense bamboo forests, and feel the tranquility that has drawn pilgrims here for centuries. Through it all, we will be tasting the flavors that define this region, from the tingling sensation of Sichuan peppercorns to the communal joy of a bubbling hot pot. Food is a vital part of Chengdu's story, and we will savor every bite. This is the plan for our adventure, a seamless blend of history, culture, nature, and irresistible cuisine. Each stop is a chapter in Chengdu's epic tale. We will see how ancient wisdom continues to shape modern life, and how tradition is celebrated with joy and creativity. This tour is designed for everyone, whether you are a history buff, a nature lover, a foodie, or simply a curious traveler looking for your next great destination. So, get comfortable as we prepare to make our first jump back in time. The ancient world of Chengdu awaits. Our time machine whirs and settles, The air around us grows thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. We have arrived in the distant past, long before the China we know today. We stand in the heart of the Sichuan Basin, a land cradled by protective mountains. This is the realm of the ancient Shu Kingdom, a civilization that flourished here in splendid isolation for centuries. The Shu people were masters of bronze work, creating mysterious and beautiful artifacts that still puzzle archaeologists today. Their world was one of myths, spirits, and a deep connection to the rich, fertile land that surrounded them, a land they would soon learn to master. The early settlements here were built along the banks of the Min River, a powerful and unpredictable force of nature. For the ancient Shu, the river was both a source of life and a bringer of destruction. Every spring, melting snow from the mountains would swell its waters, causing devastating floods that swept away homes and ruined precious farmland. This constant struggle against nature defined their existence. It forged a community that was resilient, innovative, and deeply aware of the delicate balance between humanity and the environment. They knew that to survive and to prosper, they would have to find a way to work with the river, not just against it. This era is shrouded in legend. We hear tales of the first Shu kings, like Kangkong, who was said to have protruding eyes and taught his people the art of raising silkworms. These stories, passed down through generations, paint a picture of a society that was slowly building its foundations. They were developing agriculture, cultivating rice and other grains in the rich soil. They were creating a unique culture, expressed through their stunning bronze masks with exaggerated features, perhaps representing gods or ancestors. This was a civilization on the cusp of greatness, poised to create a legacy that would echo through millennia, starting with a revolutionary solution to their greatest problem. As we stand on the banks of the untamed Min River, we are about to witness the moment that changed everything. The conception of an engineering project so brilliant, it would shape the destiny of this entire region forever. We now move forward in time to the 3rd century BC, during the Warring States period. The Shu region is now under the control of the Qin state, and a visionary governor named Li Bing has been appointed to rule this challenging territory. He saw the suffering of the people, the constant cycle of flood and drought that plagued the Chengdu plain. He understood that controlling the Min River was the key to unlocking the region's true potential. Previous attempts to build simple dams had failed, washed away by the river's sheer force. Li Bing knew that a more sophisticated, more intelligent approach was needed. His revolutionary idea was not to block the river, but to divide it. This was the core principle behind the Dujiangyan irrigation system. The plan was audacious and brilliant in its simplicity. By splitting the river into two, he could divert a portion of the water into a new man-made channel that would irrigate the vast Chengdu plain, while the main flow continued on its natural course. The construction of Dujiangyan was a monumental undertaking. Without modern machinery, Li Bing and his son mobilized thousands of local workers. Their primary challenge was cutting a channel through the hard rock of Mount Qingcheng to create the inlet for the irrigation canal. They used a clever method of heating the rock with fire and then dousing it with cold water, causing it to crack and break apart. This channel, known as the Baoping Kao, or precious bottle mouth, would act as a crucial bottleneck, precisely controlling the amount of water flowing onto the plain. The system was an elegant, self-regulating marvel. At the head of the system, a long levee shaped like a fish's mouth, the Yuzue, was built in the middle of the river to perform the initial split. A spillway, the Faishayan, was then constructed to skim off excess silt and divert surplus floodwater back into the river's main course. This ingenious three-part system ensured that the plain received a steady, silt-free supply of water year-round, while protecting it from floods and droughts. It was an ecological and engineering masterpiece, one that would transform the Chengdu plain from a place of hardship into China's most reliable agricultural heartland. Let's take a moment to appreciate the mind behind this marvel, Li Bing. He was more than just a governor. He was a hydrologist, an engineer, and a compassionate leader. His approach was deeply scientific. Before a single stone was moved, he conducted extensive surveys of the terrain and water levels. His famous 6-character motto guided maintenance for over 2,000 years. Li Bing's genius was in its design and sustainability. He mandated regular upkeep, dredge, and clear silt every winter at low flow. He buried iron bars in the channel to mark the proper depth. That simple method kept the system working century after century. The impact was immediate and profound. The Chengdu plain bloomed into fertile, productive farmland. Famine was lifted. Enormous food surpluses followed. That grain became strategically crucial for the Qin state, fueling its armies and contributing directly to its eventual unification of China in 221 BC. For 2 millennia, the people have revered Li Bing. The Erwang, Two Kings, temple stands today near the irrigation system, honoring Li Bing and his son, who helped complete the project. That enduring legacy reflects deep gratitude. With the river tamed and the land fertile, Chengdu began to flourish. Let's step into the city itself during the Han Dynasty, a few centuries after Dujingyan was built. It has grown into a bustling metropolis, one of the most important economic and cultural centers in the empire. Its markets are famous throughout China for exquisite lacquerware and intricate silk brocades. Imagine walking through these ancient streets. The sounds of merchants calling out their wares, the clatter of horse-drawn carts on stone-paved roads, and the murmur of countless conversations. But Chengdu was also a city of leisure and refinement. Even in these ancient times, the seeds of its famous tea-house culture were being sown. Scholars, officials, and merchants would gather to drink tea, compose poetry, and engage in philosophical debates. This period also saw Chengdu become a great center for learning and literature, home to famous scholars and poets, like Sima Xiangru. Its prosperity allowed for the flourishing of the arts and education. This unique character, forged in the ancient world, is a legacy that remains deeply embedded in Chengdu's identity to this very day. The Age of Heroes, the Three Kingdoms. Our time machine lurches forward again, landing us in one of the most celebrated and romanticized periods in Chinese history, the Three Kingdoms era, which began in the year 220 AD. The Han Dynasty has collapsed, and China has fractured into a tripartite conflict between the rival states of Wei, Wu, and Shu Han. And where is the capital of this Shu Han kingdom? Right here, in Chengdu. The city becomes the heart of a legendary drama, a stage for heroes whose names and stories are known by every child in China. It is an age of epic battles, brilliant strategies, and unwavering loyalty. The founder of the Shu Han kingdom was Liu Bei, a compassionate and charismatic leader. However, Liu Bei's dream would have been impossible without his sworn brothers, Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, and most importantly, his brilliant chancellor, Zhuge Liang. Zhuge Liang was a master strategist, a diplomat, a scholar, and an inventor. His story is the stuff of legend. It's said that Liu Bei had to visit his humble thatched cottage 3 times to persuade him to join his cause. Once he did, Zhuge Liang's strategic genius became legendary. Life in Chengdu during this period was fraught with uncertainty. Yet, under Zhuge Liang's administration, the city remained orderly and productive. He encouraged agriculture and the production of shoe brocade to fund the military campaigns. To truly feel the spirit of that heroic age, we must make one final stop in ancient Chengdu. Let us walk into the serene grounds of the Wuhou Shrine, the memorial temple of Marquis Wu. This beautiful complex is not just a tourist attraction, it is a sacred space. It is unique in China because it is a temple where a ruler and his subject are honored together, a testament to the profound bond between them. But it is the hall dedicated to Zhuge Liang that draws the most reverence. His statue portrays him as a calm, confident scholar, holding his signature feather fan. The air here is thick with respect, as visitors come to pay homage to a man who has been deified as an embodiment of wisdom and loyalty. Surrounding the main halls are statues of other civil and military officials, a pantheon of heroes frozen in time. Walking among them feels like stepping into a council of legends. The most famous feature is the stone tablet erected in the 9th century, known as the Tablet of Three Successors. Its text was written by a famous Tang dynasty chancellor. Its calligraphy was done by a renowned artist, and its words were carved by a master stonemason. The tablet elegantly praises Zhuge Liang's achievements and laments his failure to unite the country. The Wuhou Shrine is the living heart of Chengdu's historical memory. The ancient cypresses in the courtyard are said to have been planted by Zhuge Liang himself. They stand as silent witnesses to the centuries of history that have unfolded here. As we stand in this tranquil place, we understand that ancient Chengdu is a story of character, of heroes whose spirits still inspire loyalty, wisdom, and a deep sense of pride. And with that thought, our journey through the ancient world concludes. Our time machine makes its final gentle landing, returning us to the Chengdu of 2024. The hum of our machine is replaced by the sounds of a modern, thriving city. Gleaming skyscrapers pierce the sky, and a sleek, efficient subway system shuttles millions of people beneath the streets. This is a major economic hub, a center for technology, finance, and international business. Yet, as we step out into this contemporary landscape, we immediately feel that something is different. Despite the towering buildings, the frantic, high-stress energy of other megacities seems to be missing. The rhythm of life here feels distinctly slower, more relaxed, and more human-scaled. This unique character is a direct inheritance from its past. The abundance provided by Dujiangyan, the refined leisure of the Tang and Song poets, and the deep-rooted tea-house culture have all contributed to this modern mindset. To truly understand the soul of modern Chengdu, we must find a tea house. Let's make our way to the Hemming Tea House in People's Park. This is not a quaint relic of the past. It is the vibrant, beating heart of Chengdu's social life. For the people of Chengdu, the tea house is an extension of the living room, a place to meet friends, to catch up on gossip, to negotiate business deals, or to sit alone and watch the world go by. The tea house also offers a unique array of services. As you sip your tea, you might be approached by a practitioner of ear cleaning, a traditional service that is both grooming and deeply relaxing. You might also find shoe shiners or traditional masseuses making their rounds. This enduring tea house culture is the most visible expression of Chengdu's philosophy of slow living. It's a reminder that there is value in doing nothing, in simply being present and connecting with others. No trip to modern Chengdu would be complete without visiting its most famous and adorable residents. We are now heading to the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding. This is not a zoo. It is a world-renowned conservation center. The best time to visit is in the morning, which is feeding time. We see adult pandas, sitting contentedly on the ground, methodically breaking apart bamboo stalks and munching on the tender shoots. Watching them eat is a surprisingly mesmerizing experience. In another enclosure, we find the younger pandas. This is where the real fun is. We watch as they wrestle with each other, tumbling down grassy slopes like roly-poly clowns. They climb trees with surprising agility, sometimes getting stuck in a comical pose. The research base also has a nursery, where you can sometimes see the tiniest newborn panda cubs. The work being done at this base is critically important. Through decades of research, the center has had incredible success in bringing the giant panda back from the brink of extinction. These pandas are not just a symbol of Chengdu, they are a symbol of hope. Well, they really are. Leaving the bustling city behind, we take a short journey to the northwest, towards the misty green peaks of Mount Qingcheng. This mountain is one of the most sacred sites in Taoism. As we begin our ascent, we feel an immediate sense of peace and tranquility. The air is cool and fresh. The sound of the city is replaced by the chirping of birds and the gentle rustle of bamboo leaves in the wind. The mountain is a network of stone paths leading to a series of beautiful, ancient Taoist temples. These temples are designed to blend harmoniously with their natural surroundings, nestled among ancient trees and built against cliff faces. The temples here are active places of worship. You can see Taoist priests in their traditional robes, performing rituals and chanting scriptures. The atmosphere is one of deep reverence and serenity. A visit to Mount Qingcheng offers a profound contrast to the social, bustling energy of Chengdu's tea houses. It speaks to the other side of the Sichuan spirit, a deep, personal, and spiritual connection to nature. Our time machine has now come to a final stop. We have traveled from the mythical dawn of the Shu Kingdom to the vibrant metropolis that is Chengdu today. We have witnessed the genius of ancient engineers, felt the heroic spirit of the Three Kingdoms, tasted the birth of a fiery cuisine, and been mesmerized by the magical art of face-changing opera. This city, we have discovered, is not just one story, but a library of countless tales, each layer of history adding depth and richness to the present. What we leave with is a profound sense of harmony. Chengdu is a city that has mastered the art of balance. It balances its rapid, futuristic development with a deep reverence for its ancient past. It balances the buzzing energy of its commercial streets with the profound tranquility of its sacred mountains. Most importantly, it balances hard work with the joy of living well. The city's true treasure is not just its pandas or its spicy food. It is this unique philosophy, this commitment to a slower, more connected, and more joyful life that feels both timeless and incredibly modern. From the communal warmth of a bubbling hot pot to the peaceful solitude of a tea house corner, Chengdu invites you to do more than just see its sights. It invites you to feel its rhythm. It's a city that soothes the soul as much as it excites the senses. We hope this journey has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to one day walk these historic streets for yourself, to meet the friendly locals, and to discover the simple, abundant pleasures that make this city so special. Travel with an open heart and an empty stomach, and Chengdu will surely fill both. It is a destination that stays with you long after you have left. Thank you for joining us on this incredible time travel tour of Chengdu. We hope you have enjoyed exploring the stories, flavors, and faces of this remarkable city. It has been a privilege to be your guide through the centuries. If you found this journey inspiring, please help us by giving this video a thumbs up. We would love to hear about your favorite part of our trip in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more adventures. Until next time, travel safely and stay curious.